So before and after. So we lit it up. We didn't do anything else other than that. I'm getting some ideas. Some creative juices are flowing though. I think we could do something pretty cool in here. Today's video is all about tin and copper and making bronze ingots. Now, this location I have in mind for you is my current favorite location where I've decided to build a tin and copper base. You can find it here in the southeast region of the Fractured Plains, just slightly north of the Swamp Vault. And whenever you come inside here, let's recast Fire Spirit so we can see. There's going to be a thorny vine. You break that down, and I think that pretty much means that this place is hunt-proof and warband-proof. Don't quote me on it. Let me know in the comments. Do they just, like, walk straight through these thorny vines, or is that a pretty good deterrent for them? Either way, we're going to walk in, and first thing that you need to know and be aware of is there is a Garu Thane that spawns here. It's a tier 3 mob. It's like an elite mob of this area. And if you don't have relatively decent gear or maybe a bow or I don't know, he's gonna mess you up if you're not ready for him. We can pop over here. We got more copper. We got more tin, and we even have 4 sandstone spots as well if you're into that kind of thing. And yeah, overall, this is a really nice location. I really enjoyed building it. You're gonna see shortly kind of what I came up with. But just to go over expectancies here, I got 30 tin, 23 copper ore, and 3 opal just from one circuit of depleting each ore vein in here, and they respawn pretty quickly. So I'm gonna go just pop over to my other base, you know, do my thing, and then every like 3 or 4 days in game, I'm just gonna pop over here, see if anything respawned, go ahead and farm it up. But before all that, let's go ahead and see if we can't make this place look a little bit nicer. Okay. The thing that I didn't want happened. Oh, don't break my stuff. Don't break my stuff. Alright, did we see where he spawned? Alright. Crystal Bow's OP, so it's not a big issue. I gotta try to block his spawn. So, all right, so we're about to do the grand reveal, my final little tour here, and I want to talk about a few things that I've found along the way. Mainly, you can block mob spawns. This Thane does not spawn here any longer, and I replaced his little spawn location here with a nice cooking area. So I'm going to give a tour, and then we're going to talk about some mechanics and some general tips and tricks on what I found while building this out. Up here, just to get away from, you know, like the dust and the debris. I'm a roleplay nerd. Forgive me. I'm sorry if you're not into that kind of thing and if it's cringe to you. But I enjoy my builds to have a little bit of like a roleplay essence to them. You know, it makes it make sense a little bit more. Back here, this is for like the foreman or the director of the mine to kind of go over the monthly quota and the numbers. Supervisor, whatever, kind of sits there, and this is just a nice seating area for them to have their lunch during break to get up off the dusty floor here a little bit more. Some food prep, some storage. I plan on putting a lot of my food source here, so if I'm just hanging about, you know, I have food just kind of scattered all over the place. There's going to be another video about how I got so many berries. I got all these berries in literally like 5 minutes. So if you want to check that out, check my channel for that video. Just a quick little side tangent. This is non-ironically probably the best food source in the game, in my opinion. And hear me out. It's low sustenance, which means that only 5 of these berries will take you from completely starving to completely full. And they only weigh 0.1 weight each, and it's a stack of 50. So one singular stack of inventory of only 5 weight will completely fill you up 10 times. And you don't have to cook it. You don't have to spend any additional time cooking it, and you can get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds every like 5 to 10 minutes with a little trick. Basically just go stand next to the plant, save, exit, come back to your server, and you're able to collect from that same plant like 5-6 times, and you get like 40 berries per. So that's the TLDR if you don't want to go watch the video. I understand. Anyway, side tangent over. Dwell berries are absolutely amazing. Yeah, I would highly recommend getting a few of those. Anyways, cooking area. We have our production area. I took a little bit of inspiration from a fella in the Discord who showed me his build location from my previous video where I build a dragon-proof base starter location. You could check that out as well. Shameless plug. Anyways, I built it into the actual face of the wall. I just like the aesthetic here. And just within the time that it took me to kind of build this and finalize and do some testing on respawns and stuff, I managed to get 69. Not planned. It's the first time I'm seeing that, actually. Nice. 69 bronze ingots here, completely solo. And that's really inefficient as well, because there were several, probably like days in game where these nodes just were completely left untouched. And yeah, I was just, you know, zoned in. I was in the flow state just building. Anyways, we got a bunch of tin and copper ore nodes here. I think 3 of each. One more thing I wanted to touch base on up here in this top area. I built a little bit close originally to this tin ore node, and similar to spawns like of enemies, you can actually block material node spawns as well. So after I moved the foundations away from the node a little bit, it actually spawns, and at this point, everything is working as should be. This node also suffered from not being able to spawn as well because I built this floor out just a little bit too far. And as well as this node here, I had stairs coming down this side. So basically, long story short, just be careful and mindful of where you're placing things. You don't want it to be too close to your ore nodes because you will block the ore from actually being able to respawn. Anyways, here's a nice little storage area. It's empty for now, kind of. I have like a catch-all junk drawer over here. I'm just lazy at this point and don't really feel like sorting. So this is my kind of take on this location. Oh, one last thing. This is a chest. It respawns every 2 or 3 days. It's actually on the same timer as vaults are. So you could use this as a nice reminder, like whenever this chest is reset, then you know, okay, let's go hang out. Let's go to our vaults locations and go collect our vault cores so we can actually make more vault or lodestones. So this can act as like a little bit of a makeshift timer on top of actually having tier 3 schematics. So if you're into building and you're looking for some like decent schematics, you get vial shelf, Garu themed stuff. So Garu hanging ornaments and stack of bowls, just some nice stuff. And you know, a little bit of wood, a little bit of rune essence, the occasional potion. What's not to love about that? But for the most part, I kind of just used it as a nice reminder slash like vault timer to tell me whenever it's time to go do my vault rotation to get my cores. Okay, I'm yapping too much, and I will see you guys in the next episode. As always, please feel free to join my community Discord. The link is in the description of this video, and let me know if you decide to build in this location. I would love to see your guys' take on this. You can either post, you know, a video in there or some screenshots, whatever. Just come hang out. There's a few of us in there just kind of talking. We like building. We're enjoying the game so far. And you're more than welcome to come and join us. So that's an option for you. Until next video, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night and be safe.